Welcome to Market Matters. I'm Nadia Hassan, together with Jonathan Gan and Sulhi Azman. We're looking at our broker's call today. This company, Yinson Holdings Bhd, has, of course, the son of our former Premier Tun M, who's, by the way, we have an interview up with him on Proton. Please go and take a look. But what is it about Yinson that made the research houses all a tizzy?
Well, Yinson Holdings Bhd have exposure to oil and gas, to the oil and gas basically, and they also have a lot of exposure to oil and gas. But anyway, today's Top Brokers Call was brought to you by courtesy of Kenanga Research and UOB Kay Hian. Yesterday, Yinson Holdings has announced their second quarter results basically, which shows that the revenue went up 17%, went down 17%, sorry, but net profit went up 155%. Now, this company, right, Yinson Holdings Bhd, they have a very strong exposure to the US dollars basically, so they are the beneficiary with the weakening ringgit, the strengthening US dollars. It bodes well for them. If you look at, Kenanga Research likes the stock because they are backed by a strong order book of 6 billion ringgit, which is 27 billion ringgit. Much like to Sapura Kencana, the size. And the catalyst for Yinson Holding is that they are going to hopefully secure a contract with a joint venture partner, Primuda SPA, an Italian-based company.
But I don't know, John, in this day and age, would you really touch an oil and gas company?
Well, look, it seems to be weathering well the storm. Look at their earnings. Again, we see a triple-digit figure in amidst of such a bearish streak on the oil and gas sector. So
but
I would say, yeah, this is a company worthy of taking a second look at, actually.
What are the analysts saying? Because I was looking at the two reports you mentioned, and they have different views.
Well, they have a slightly different view, but I think, Kenanga Research, they have an outperform call with a target price of 3.89, while UOB Kay Hian has a whole call with a target price reduced from 3.60 to 3.30. But, going back to the points John raised earlier, Yinson Holdings Bhd, as you mentioned, just to borrow your word, Nadia, it's a lot like corporate Jesus. You have this Tan Sri Moksani Mahathir backing up the company. At the same time, you also have institutional funds like EPF and AIA, it's a big insurance companies in Malaysia, holding some stakes in this company. And at the same time, Yinson Holdings is the 6th largest FPSO operator worldwide, so these, would bode well for them. If you look in their results, basically, on the news front, Yinson Holdings is going to do some corporate exercises. They are going to dispose non-core oil and gas businesses, such as the trading segment, which would, free up their cash balance.
Kenanga has outperformed. UOB Kay Hian has hold. Why the difference? Like I was saying earlier, is it just because UOB Kay Hian does not believe the story as much?
Well, I think UOB Kay Hian is just actually, being very defensive and conservative as well. If you look in their report, the way they do their valuations are very, very conservative compared to Kenanga Research. I think, it's a case of two different analysts, having different calls, but they are still a little bit bullish on this company.
So what's your 3 takeaways from this, you think?
Well, the first takeaway is that, Yinson Holdings are the strong beneficiary of the US dollar, number one. Number two is that they are backed by very good shareholders, and also the CEO is also holding some stakes in that. And number three is that, it is going to be beneficiary of the weakening ringgit as well as the US dollar.
Thanks a lot for that.